Hey everybody, and welcome to the bullshit party and happy Halloween. And in this one we're going to be taking a close look at the new podium vehicle that has never been on the podium before, well, except for these times, the Dinka Sugoi, basically this thing. And as always, I'm going to be taking you on a 360 tour on the vehicle, give you some facts about it, going to Los Santos Customs, customizing it, and at the end of the video I'm going to be telling you if it's worth it or not. And with that out of the way, let's start with the 360 on the vehicle while I give you some facts about it. Now, first and foremost, this is a weird filter that we have, but, well, as you can see, it's not that late in the game, but it is what it is. It is Halloween weather, as the game likes to call it. Anywho, the Dinka Sugoi, it's a sports car. If you couldn't tell, it's based on the Civic, and, well, it was released in 2020, so there you have it. That's the basically exterior of the vehicle done. Now, let's see what type of interaction or interactivity it can do. Well, it can open basically all of its four doors, the hood, and the trunk. And that's a beautiful Japanese engine. And, well, if you couldn't tell, it's a four-seater. And, well, that's basically 3 seats too much for me because I don't have any friends to play with. Anywho, let's close everything back up and look at how the interior of the vehicle looks. And because we are playing in this Halloween weather, of course, it's going to be a little bit difficult to see, but it is what it is. Cool. Let's hear how it sounds. Okay, it is very Japanesey. Now, let's go to Los Santos Customs, and of course, first things first, let's see what type of drivetrain we are dealing with here. And no surprises, this is in fact a front-wheel drive car, which probably means that I'm gonna hate it. Now, off to Los Santos Customs we go, and of course, on our way there, I will be sharing with you my thoughts and impressions of the stock version of the Dinka Sugoi. And, well, first thing that strikes me is that it's front-wheel drive. Secondly, is that it really understeers, as you can see, and it also tries to overcorrect when it, yeah. Drivability is not very good. Good? Yeah, it's not very good at this point, I gotta say, but maybe things are gonna change. Is that a UFO? Cool. Anywho, back to the review. As I said in the beginning of the video, this has been on the podium 3 times as of the making of this video, so this is its 4th appearance on the podium. I don't know, maybe Rockstar is running out of vehicles. Oh, there's another UFO over there, and another one. Oh my, there's an epidemic. Anywho, back to the review once again. I remember nothing about my opinion of the Dinka Sugoi before, just that it was on the podium. So these are kind of my first impressions of it, and I gotta say I really don't like it. Front-wheel drive cars in GTA Online just rub me the wrong way, but maybe after fully modifying and customizing this, it's gonna change. Who knows? Or maybe it's gonna be a even worse car. I don't know. Let's find out though. And as said before, the Dinka Sugoi is part of the sports category in GTA Online. And in terms of, well, resale value, let's just call it that, you can sell it for almost $13,000, which is about $13,000 more than most vehicles that are podium vehicles. Now let's repair it and upgrade all the performance options up front so we don't forget anything at the end. And I just realized that this stupid tint filter is gonna be throughout the entire video. Kind of a bummer, but also kind of annoying that it cannot be turned off. Thank you, Rockstar, but at least it makes the video look a little bit more Halloween-y before, without me having to do anything. Halloween-y. So let's see, we can also do the suspension, no, the transmission, the turbo, and we are good to go. So let's start upgrading the visuals of the vehicle, and as you can see, the front splitter is the first customization that we can do. Okay, we can basically put a ton of different diffusers on. Okay, I guess I'm going to be putting this one. The rear diffuser we can also change, and I think I already have my favorite. It's going to be this one. Let's see, next up we have the exhaust. Here are all the exhaust options we can choose from. And yeah, they all look kind of weird. Maybe this one looks kind of cool. Next up, the front grille. And I don't know, this looks kind of like an eyebrow to me. The vehicle looks very weird. Anywho, let's go with this one. And hood options. Here are all the hood options we can choose from. And I just realized there's a face on the hood. How artistic. Now, these are all the hood options we can choose from, and I gotta say I'm kind of on most of them, so let's just go with maybe with this one, or maybe with this one, because it's even, and the other one just triggers my OCD. The liveries is something that we can also modify and choose and thankfully get rid of. So these are all the liveries we can choose from. This looks kind of cool, but we are going to be going with the none option for this video, so thank you for that. The mirrors we can also change a bit. We can go with the carbon mirrors. The license plate, of course, we can change as well, and we're going to go with red for it. So it can match, hopefully, the Bullshit Party emblem that we're going to be putting on the vehicle by the end of it. Now let's see, what else can we do to the roof? Well, basically make it uglier. So, job well done there. The side skirts is... oh, that was kind of disappointing. Let's go with this though, because it's more carbon, more better. Now, this is, well, it should be the only visual component that has impact on the performance of the vehicle. The traction should increase by doing this, but, well, the traction is kind of already maxed out, so I don't see it going any upper. You know, I don't see the traction going any better. This is a, I believe, of what a real spoiler looks like on the Civic. But also I've seen, I swear, Civics with 3 spoilers. So it's one there, and just one like on top of this one. It's crazy what Civic owners do to their cars. Anywho, let's see. We can slam the vehicle, I guess, to the ground, or not to the ground. This actually looks really good. Transmission turbo we already did. The wheels, I do actually really like those. The window tint, we're gonna go with just a tasteful tint. And it's that part of the video where we choose a color for this week's podium vehicle. And for Halloweeny, you guys chose, well, pumpkin orange. And the vehicle is already kind of orangey. But, well, first of all, thank you so much to everybody that voted on the poll. Secondly, please subscribe to the channel. And thirdly, let's just see the chameleon colors just so we can have a point of reference of what cool looks like. And I gotta say, those really look cool. Especially this one, especially with the filter. I just realized that we're playing with a filter, so how am I gonna know which one looks the best? Okay, this is gonna be interesting. So let's see, something orange. Is this orange? I don't think so. Is this orange? I don't think so. So let's see, maybe... I don't know, this looks kind of orange to me, especially with the filter on. So maybe just go through most of the options and orange, I guess. Orange, or yeah, orange. Once again, thank you so much to everybody that voted on the poll, and hopefully you like the orange outcome. Now let's see, what else can we do? The secondary color is only there and there. You see that roof scoop? Yeah, it's very minimalistic, just how I like it. So maybe we're gonna do the this one because it's free. The trim color is completely irrelevant, so let's just go with I don't know, this one. And the crew emblem on the side, it's a little bit crooked, but it is fine. By crooked I mean it's, you know, perpendicular to the floor, and it should be aligned with the curves of the vehicle. But that's just a pet peeve of mine. Anywho, out we go. And of course, it's still raining. It's still horrible weather. I would have liked to see more lights being added on the vehicle, but, well, beggars can be choosers, and in this case, I am the beggar. Ooh, cool. I didn't realize the fog lights also light up when you put on the high beam headlights. It's still a front-wheel drive car, just in case you're wondering. It cannot do a wheelie, well, because it's a front-wheel drive car, just in case, once again, you're wondering. And in terms of the way the vehicle performs after fully upgrading and modifying it, I gotta say, it feels really similar. Front-wheel drive cars, as I keep saying for the past, feels like month, because we've been getting a lot of front-wheel drive cars on the podium as of late. Or, yeah, they just don't feel good to me. There's something about the way they turn, it's just so unpredictable and so unnatural. Just rear-wheel drive cars feel good, feel wild. These ones just feel unresponsive. I don't know, maybe that's just me and how I perceive vehicles and turning radiuses. But yeah, in terms of drivability, I guess maybe for a front-wheel drive car, it's not that bad, is the best I can say about it. In terms of the way the vehicle performs in general though, yeah, not great. There are much better vehicles in its category that I do prefer much more. However, if you are a Honda Civic fan, you kind of owe it to yourself of getting this bad boy. It's an awesome looking vehicle, and I gotta say, getting it on the Podium is gonna save you about $1.3 million, which is the usual sell price of this. So once again, if you're a Civic fan, it's kind of worth it, I think. Spending $1.3 million though, probably not. And with that, we're going to be ending the video. Please let me know, what do you think of this vehicle in GT Online? And, well, why not? The Honda Civic in general. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, please subscribe, and I will catch you all in the next one. And it's the best part of the video where we see if the Sugoi is an off-road vehicle. And so far, it looks promising. Still looks promising. Still looks promising. I gotta say, this is better than how it drives on pavement. Is this a hidden off-road car? Maybe we've unlocked something. And we stick the landing.